Hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. Okay, so we'll now move forward with the intro. So please remember to subscribe, like, comment, share, hit the bell icon. To see full readings, you can further support the channel by becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. The link is in the description box below. There, you'll get to see full readings, early readings, as well as other future dynamics I plan to offer. Please also remember that I offer personal readings, and you could also donate to the channel. The information for all of that is in the description box below. Thank you, and now we'll move forward with your reading. Okay, Scorpio, hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. You've reached the channel. Welcome. Okay, so we're doing a general reading for you for May the 6th to the 30th of 2024. So then thank you to my Patreon members as well, especially because I was able to order a couple of decks to further enhance the channel and other things I want to do. It's not here yet. There was a shipping delay, so hopefully it'll be here soon. But I was in a shop the other day and I saw these crystal cards and I thought, yes. So I've always wanted to incorporate some crystal cards in the reading. So we'll see what crystal would benefit you for the time frame of the reading, Scorpio. I also added a new segment. It's the Sun and Moon segment. And that's going to be more refined as time goes on, especially when the new decks come in, because I have a certain plan how I wanted to use them. Please remember to like, share, and all that kind of good stuff. Comment, and of course, to see the entire reading, I invite you to become a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. The link is in the description box below. The intro message will share some stuff, and the outro message will further go into that. But without any more to do, let's get into it. Okay, so Scorpio. So right now, you have the Four of Pentacles. I almost feel like you had this in your last reading to a certain extent. I could be wrong, all right? It just feels a very similar energy, which is okay. It's fine because depending on how the intuitive reading of it goes, with readings, even though the reading is for that X amount of time frame, I do the general readings within basically 25-day intervals. Those energies can still spill over into the next month, as well as in life, practically speaking. Sometimes everything isn't resolved just in that 1 month. Of course, the main agenda may still be going on in certain respects, but then there could be some intricacies or changes within those dynamics, and that's really what the general reading is primarily about, to assist you with guidance throughout the course of whatever cycle you're currently in. So right now we have the Four of Pentacles. So a lot of you, I sense this very, I don't necessarily see a level of concern. I think it's more rational, practical concern with your finances, with your time, with your resources. I sense for some of you, you are looking at something. You're looking at an individual or a process or an investment, and you're scrutinizing it in certain respects. In certain respects, you're just waiting to see, like you're waiting to see if you really should be moving forward with a particular possibility to invest in any particular capacity, or to hold back, and it's not just finances. It could be your time. It could be your efforts in a situation. It could be your thought process towards a plan of action of sorts, like formulating a plan of action, but that adjusts with what you see happening. Okay, for some of you, it is really like making sure that you are ready for the unforeseen. Then that's definitely for some of you. Like you feel like there's something that may need more of your efforts, and you want to make sure that you are not caught unawares. You just feel like in an air of practicality and savings right now. You're being a bit, what's the word? Frugal. Yes, there you go. You're just being a little bit frugal in a rational way, not in a fearful way, but in a practical. Your life is going through a certain transition. You're trying to put certain things in a certain order, a certain foundation. It's still being established. Some of you are still getting used to certain things, whatever the case may be for you. And you just want to make sure that your coffers are filled, as it were. Okay? So let's see. Further clarification for the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, see, listen, what did I just say? So, some of you, you're looking at varying options, okay, in which to place your passion into, or where to place a part of your existence into. Some of you, that could be in a project, that could be a place of employment, that could be in a relationship. And it doesn't necessarily have to be with an intimate relationship per se. It could be with a family dynamic or a friendship dynamic, whatever the case may be. But you are really weighing the pros and cons when it comes to where you really want to facilitate yourself, okay? Where you really want to invest. And then some of you, you feel this, or you're in a process where you can actually see the possibilities about to come to you, okay? So some of you are in like the semi-reverse stage of it, whereby you can just feel opportunity and prospects about to happen, probably because of certain things you're currently doing now, whereby it may inadvertently entreat options coming your way, okay, or attract options coming your way, and you could feel the that type of capacity. For some of you, you probably have that in the back of your mind, where you're probably setting something up. Maybe it's a new business or something like that. Or maybe bringing on new partners in some capacity, or going into a new environment where like the opportunity is more abundant, and you want to be able to facilitate, you want to be able to support certain possibilities. And that's what you sense. Like you can feel like your life is about to get a bit more busy, a bit more opportunistic in certain respects, and it requires you to be ready for the opportunities. Further clarification? Wow. Oh, this is the exact same thing I'm saying. You have the Tower, okay, Scorpio? This is literally, your foundation, you can feel it, and some of you can see it. Your foundations are not entirely secure, and it's about to get secure. There are certain things are happening. There's a change. You're looking at the situation. Okay, you can see that the situation is still in a process. So the Tower moment, and some of you, where you're at, you can feel the ground, your environment, the shift happening, and you don't want to be caught unawares as this tower in your life, as the cycle transitions. Yeah, I think that's a better way to say it. You're in like a midpoint of a cycle transitioning. Okay, it is the universe literally taking you out of one area or understanding and bringing you into another area that's more stable, more secure, for you to further build upon. Okay, and that's literally the energies that you're seeing. For some of you, you're seeing it, okay, and you're just waiting to make certain finalities in certain respects. And some of you can feel this. In any case, you're going through it at the moment. You're going through a certain transition, a certain Tower moment. Further clarification? Yeah, see? You don't want regret in your life. Five of Cups. Okay, that's why a lot of you are just taking your time in certain respects and seeing how this goes. Okay, you have your golden cups in the back of you. You're not going to waste them anymore. Okay, you've been down certain words before where you kind of jumped the gun, and you're not doing that no more. The time has taught you well in that level of wisdom. You're very grateful for that, as well as what's coming through. You're going to just be patient, even though sometimes in certain respects it can be stressful being patient, but it's going to be well worth it with these two golden cups in the background. Okay, Scorpio? Wow, the universe said take another card as it relates to the Five of Cups. Okay, cool. Yeah, see, this is something that you are avoiding. You are so serious about this wait and see attitude because you went through something, and this is a cycle that you're ending out of. You went through a severe disappointment, severe lack, severe stress. Okay, you couldn't facilitate certain things, or you couldn't jump on certain opportunities, or whatever have you, because of past grievances, past mistakes, and you refuse to make that again. You refuse to do that again with the Five of Pentacles. You're not going back to a lack mentality. You have learned upon what you've gone through in the past. Okay? You could feel the transition. This transition is no stranger to you, and you realize you're not just gonna, jump the gun or anything like that. You're going to be very practical, very rational. You're very going to weigh the pros and cons of your decisions. You're just not going back to that pain in certain respects anymore. The universe said, take another card as it relates to the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. It's like it's telling a story. Oh, that's hilarious. Look, two fives. Fives, I think, yeah, five means change in its basic terms. Okay, so the universe said take the bottom card as it relates to these two. Yeah, look at that. See? Oh, there is a story being told here, Scorpio. I told you you refuse to go back to that, and some of you, you left certain situations from before, the Seven of Swords. It was painful, it was grievous, it was messy, okay? You took your piece, you left them their piece. Some of you, this is relationships, some of you, this is business-wise, family-wise, whatever the case is. But it's like you've been down that road before. You've been through that pain, that heartache, attaching your horse too quickly, as it were. And you look back and you say, never again. You see these energies? You are adamant about waiting, okay, and seeing how, when the dust settles per se, and seeing what type of opportunities are coming your way. You've done your piece, you've done your part, you've entreated certain parts, you're going about your day, and you're going to really see how this tower like manifests or transitions things, and then you'll be making your decision. The universe said take another card as it relates to the story. Okay. Yeah, look at that. The Queen of Wands. This is someone, and this is what you're waiting for. This is someone who is finally ready to move forward, confident in their decisions, okay? And going with their authenticity and with their passions. Very excited about it. But also the self-esteem is high. You can't really try to pull her one way or the other. Okay, she knows what she's about. She knows what she wants. She knows how to go about it. She knows how she wants things to look, and she knows how she wants to live her life. And that's all it is to it. She's very affirmed in the type of direction that she is willing to go. Okay? Wow, that is a lot in the first in the first message. You're going through a very prominent transition in your life right now, and it's not a game for Scorpio at all. It is not a game. You're making that very clear that this is not a game. I don't have time to waste. I want to see exactly how all of this is going to play out. Okay, let us continue, Scorpio. That was a starter. That was, wow, that was heavy. I'm trying to make it a bit more lighter than it is, but it is a serious thing. Is it like you came to a point in your life where you said, you know what, enough is enough, and I am very proud of you for doing that, Scorpio. Sometimes it's hard to say enough is enough and actually follow through, but you are definitely following through. Congratulations, keep it up. So let's see what else is happening for the time frame of the reading. Yeah, look at that. Page of Swords. This is someone who is moving forward in new beginnings. That's after especially that Tower moment, new beginnings, new cycles. Okay? He is willing to listen and learn. He's still open, okay? But he comes with a level of experience, a level of intelligence, a level, some of you, a level of certification as well, okay? You're willing to be a team player within reason, respectable, okay? Professional. You have a personal agenda is what I'm sensing right here. You're cultivating You're willing to work and move and meld with others as long as it stays to a certain agenda. You're looking to establish your life further. You're looking to grow in various capacities. You don't have time to waste. If you're going to start something and move in something new in the beginning, it has to be right, and it has to make sense. Okay, and that's literally what's happening here. It's just a continuation of a certain energy of the Queen of Wands. But this is saying, with the Page of Swords, you're definitely cultivating a new strategy, a new level of like a certain level of independence, or like independent learning, as it were, for some of you. Some of you it could be an internship. Some of you it's in a whole new capacity of work or relationship of sorts. Okay, it's something that you really have to put thought behind. Okay, and you just need to like build your strategy and adjust as you go on, because it is new, is what's coming through. Okay, further clarification for the Page of Swords. Yeah, see what I mean? It's not entirely clear. Okay, Two of Swords, because while you're learning, while you're growing, while you're being exposed to this new way of doing things or a situation, it may require multiple second thoughts. Okay, but what's coming through, like quite often with the Two of Swords for me, and intuitively speaking here, as long as you further use your intuition with your practical mind, you will stay on a reasonable course. You will be able to quickly adjust to the situation that'll benefit you. Okay, you won't get lost. So don't just rely on the stone practicalities, what's coming through, like by the book per se. There's more involved in this. There's personality involved in this. There's levels of experience that you need to further pull into the situation, to bring in a certain aspect of personality that may more or less be appreciated. I sense a soft hand, not entirely like abrupt with those individuals that you're dealing with. Okay, so it requires the language of subtlety is what's coming through. Okay, use your discernment in which to assist you with that. Further clarification? Yeah, it's setting you up for a level of success. But I heard piety just now. Okay, with the newness, you're coming across in a level of humility. Some of you may have come with, certain levels of experience, yes, but you are garnering it reasonably. That's why I sense the language of subtlety. Use your intuition how to maneuver through this new dynamic. You're setting yourself up for success, okay? You're forging certain new relationships, new groundworks, and everything like that. And you're going to quickly find that you will be an heir of authority, okay? Whether it be in your advice, your opinion, and it's going to further cultivate this new growth, this new expansion in your life. Hence, bring you into the energies of the Nine of Pentacles. And what I'm sensing is this is for some of you, a handful of you, this could be a transformative energy overnight. Okay, but I sense for the general part, majority of you, this is a cultivation into this. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles is someone who is revered, who is respected, who could come and go as they please. Their opinion holds weight. They're philanthropic. They have a healthy lifestyle. They have a healthy bank account. They have a healthy mind, body, and relationships. They have a healthy external life, internal life. It's just very independent, very reasonably ambitious, with a certain level of sophistication and leisurely control. Okay, not rushed. Okay, it's only involved in what really moves her, as it were. Okay, and that's where you're headed. Okay, it's a level of abundance, a level of freedom, and that is definitely one part of this absolute freedom involved in her. Further clarification. Yeah, see, look, makes perfect sense. The Emperor comes out letting you know you will be you'll be headed into commanding your world in a more stable, extremely fruitful, and very like acknowledged way. Like you will be able to orchestrate your existence, your lifestyle, to what you've always wanted, you to where you've always been striving to go and build. Okay, there is a lifestyle, there's a transition in your existence that proves to change it holistically, every physical aspect, especially with the emperor. Okay, this is a level of harvest and abundance that's going to last like like cycles is what I'm hearing. Okay, generational cycles. This is something that is I sense rare in certain respects. Okay, for some of you, Scorpio, like this opportunity, it feels like this is an opportunity that is kind of rare in certain respects. Some of you, this is an independent vibe whereby you've decided to move forward in your own personal agenda, your own personal business, or something like that. For some of you, this is being granted an opportunity in a situation, a project, a work dynamic of sorts. Okay, but whatever it means for you in your situation, it feels like it's something that you've really worked for, really dreamed about, and you really wanted to pull it in. And now that it's finally showing, that it's finally here, the universe is saying grasp on it, because it will make all the difference. Put your all into it. This will allow you to really like cultivate reality into how you've always envisioned it, how your dream has always been presented to you, Scorpio. Okay, this is really encouraging you in that regard. Okay, so I sense the advice right here with these two cards, with the Page of Swords and the Two of Swords, is something that's going to act as the catalyst for you to get to the Nine of Pentacles that will further transform into the Emperor. Okay, I hope that's making sense. Yeah, it's very heavy with that advice too, because it's trying to, with the Tower energy that came through and everything, with this new foundation that's being forged for you, it's assisting you in how best to manage this opportunity, this change in your life for the better. Let's see what else is happening for you, Scorpio. Yeah, look at that. The Queen of Pentacles. So this is more so where you'll be headed, I sense, sooner. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles. If over here with the Queen of Wands, moving forward an agenda, very passionate about it, very authentic in that regard. As you move forward in that work efficacy of things, then you find yourself in the responsibility, in the role. Things are being established more firmer. Okay, I sense that this part right here, the Tower type energy, is a bit more concrete of that new transition of things, and I sense this is more so towards the end of May, early June. Interestingly enough, that's coming through, whereby you'll be able to start more of a finite budget. Okay, and that's with your finances, your time, your letter of delegation of sorts, your responsibilities, your external life as well. I sense right here with family, friends, whatever the situation is. Okay, you'll be able to better create a calendar, as it were. Okay, for some of you, I sense, only some of you, I sense you may seek another opinion on how best to handle your growing abundance, your growing plans. Okay, for some of you, you may seek wise counsel on that, is what I'm sensing. But overall, you are going to be scrutinizing this newfound prosperity and growth of prosperity in your life. Okay, and you're going to be carrying yourself with more enthusiasm, more optimism, even as it progresses, and more engaging in self-care is what I'm hearing. Your self-esteem is going to be rising further as well. Okay, and this is also bringing in an air of confidence that's also further going to attract a lot of stable energies in your way that wants to further enhance your abundance, because there's a connected prosperity towards you. Okay, further clarification. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, Scorpio. Look at this. And oh wait, I forgot this part right here. I was supposed to say I was supposed to say to see the entire reading, become a Patreon member, and then here's the preview. But I'm already in the preview part. But I've been giving out some free YouTube readings per se lately, so I think I'll make this another one of them. Why not, right? Um, this is publicity, yay! Like, share, subscribe. Remember to become Patreon members to further help the growth of the channel. It really does help a lot, actually. So please feel free to consider this. There's two tiers thus far. So there's Key membership for $3, and then there's Lotus membership for $9.99, and they each come with their caveats. They both, you get to see all the readings, and there's more to come. I'm really planning to do something special for all of you as best I can. So thank you for your support, and let's continue with the reading. But this is what I was saying. Where some of you're going to seek a level of counsel on certain respects. Some people in this council per se may agree with you, a couple may not, or it could be vice versa. A couple may be on your side about how you want to go about certain things. Some of them may give you alternative suggestions because you're saying you want to go through this particular door. You have this vision, you have this branding, as it were, or you want to assist the company or the relationship to go into the next direction. And you have a pretty good idea from your own reflection, from your experiences, okay? And it's very grounded is what I'm hearing, but there's levels of passion, okay, as well as some of you, like I said, that's for some of you who are seeking or sharing into varying councils. But what I'm also hearing for some of you, well, majority in certain respects, generally speaking, like I said, you're going to be setting a certain calendar system, groundwork for yourself, your lifestyle, and you're going to be speaking to X, Y, and Z individuals, okay, with the Seven of Wands. Again, some may be bit forward, and some may be a bit trepidatious in certain respects, but they'll come around because and on that aspect, you're just setting the law, you're setting your calendar. You're saying, my life is going to be like this from now on. I'm making these transitions and changes in my life, and this is the door I'm going through, and that's just how it's going to be. And you're hoping that certain aspects will understand that. Okay, but even if certain aspects don't understand it or not, that's the decision that you've got to make, because I sense that you're trying to move beyond the norm. I sense that some of you are trying to move beyond a certain framework, and some of you're just trying to be happy in the type of lifestyle you always envisioned for yourself, whether it's in the vein of the norm, quote unquote, or not. It's just a way of being, and you really want to bring that to light. You want to live your life in a certain capacity. Okay, that was very heavy with that one. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. The Knight of Cups. For some of you, actually a small group of you is what I'm sensing in certain respects. This is definitely closer to a love dynamic in certain respects, that you're going after a particular love dynamic. Okay, like you had to create certain things, stabilities for yourself first before you ventured into that, and now that's forming. Now you're also now able to say, like, finally I can express this part of my life, the romantic side, or certain, perhaps consider moving towards creating a family, or like finally adventuring off into more passion and play and fun in that regard, okay? But also, generally speaking, this is now getting very giddy, very happy. Finally, I can just move in this, and the passions and the play and things that really speak to me, that really cultivate me, that really grow me, that really a part of who I am, and not laced with other people's agenda in certain respects, okay? And that's really where you're going. It's that get up and go galloping freedom with the Knight of Cups, okay? I mean, and you are getting there. You have to lay down the law with certain things. You had to speak about certain things. You had to counsel with certain things to figure out how that's going to go. You reflected, and you just wanted to make that room to not just deal with the practical sides per se of life, but also open the avenues so you can further cultivate even your heart space, okay? And that's heart space with how you want to nurture yourself. And in some cases, it's how you want to nurture an existing relationship, how you want to nurture a possible development of a relationship, or how you want to nurture the possibility of a family or whatever have you. Okay? The universe said take the middle card as it relates to the Knight of Cups. Great, right here. Cool. Ah, look at that. Scorpio, the Ace of Swords. You are making this passionate, okay? Like you have, the Knight of Swords is like someone winning the battle, okay? Winning the war. You win all those battles and which all accumulated, and you've won the war, the grandness of it. This is that vision that I told you about, okay? This is clarity of your life. This is who you are. You know exactly what you're about, how you're going to do things, okay? Hence that reflective energy, that cultivation, that creating that calendar system for yourself, okay? It doesn't actually have to be like a literal calendar, but it's like your life is managed, okay? Because before it may have not been as managed. Giving you that freedom, and finally you feel like you have the victory. You have the clarity of life. You can dream. You can see forward. Whereby before you may have not been able to see as far reaching. Okay? But this is liberation. This is freedom. This is victory. I am very happy for this development in your life. This is like a breakthrough. Okay? A starting point of definitive nature. Like it begins now in that regard. And again, I sense this more so in the latter part of May, early parts of June. A lot of you will be hitting this area. If not around there, definitely in the month of June, I'm feeling this more likely right here. Right here, this is more so where everybody is in these areas right here. So please be discerning and consider what's happening here. So let's see what the other cards have to say, Scorpio. And we have strength. Awesome. What I'm sensing is in this cultivation, it will take a level of prudence, a level of what's coming through is, when you have like almost like if you're working out, consistency. Yeah, there it is. And resilience. Because in certain respects, this change, it may be tested. Okay. And not necessarily tested by people you even know. Okay. And even in yourself, sometimes, old habits die hard, as they say sometimes. But I sense you will have the strength to persevere, okay? You have to, this new lifestyle, it may come with, certain pressures, especially responsibilities and stuff like that, okay? Persevere, push through. You remind yourself how far you've come, and you can do it, okay? There's no doubt in my mind, but you must stay consistent, okay? Any new habit takes a little while to create as well as to break, Further clarification for the strength card. Ah, look at that. And the Queen of Swords is holding the Ace of Swords, okay? What did I say with this? What did I say with that strength card? The Queen of Swords, she's to the core of the matter, okay? She addresses the truth of the matter. She sees the aspects that are involved with decision making. She sees the pros and cons. She sees through the lies, okay? She has very clear mindset on what she's going to do, what the decisions she's going to make, and very clear on what is presented to her, okay? She knows the truth from a lie, okay? She has that gut feeling. She understands. Okay? Very clear, very decisive. And that's what you need to be with the strength as well, everything that was said. Okay? That will further cultivate your strength and enable you to make those critical, very precise decisions that are required for the maintaining and the growing of this new lifestyle. Okay? And any people or situation that may occur surrounding it, especially in your heart is what I'm sensing. Okay? Being very truthful with yourself, very reflective in that matter. Further clarification? Yes, because that's what you want. You want to move forward. You're going to continue this. Look, this is the Chariot. Further cultivation of this is definitely going to further like fast-tracked you into those developments of which you've always envisioned. Okay, even fast-tracked you into the Nine of Pentacles and the Emperor eventually as well. The Chariot is very affirmed with that movement. It cannot be shooken. Okay, it won't wave back and forth. You understand? Hence, what was happening here? The Strength, the Queen of Swords, the Chariot, very focused on the target, very focused on the success, very focused on the destination. They know, you know, the destination. It's a victorious destination. You don't have no time to go back and forth or any way or wavering. And further, the foundations are incredibly secure. You see these sphinxes? Incredibly secure. Okay? This is someone going towards purpose, victory, very assured, will not be stopped, will not be moved, will not allow hurdles to slow them down, nothing like that. They are focused on the plan ahead. Okay? Like, literally, like the universe wanted to make that very clear to you. Okay? It's very much encouraging you, stay the course. So let's see what your angel messages have to say about all of this, Scorpio. Yeah, look at that, the Nine of Wands. Keep working is what's coming through. Keep working, keep doing what you're doing. Consider the advice and everything that's coming through. You're almost to that Ten of Wands, okay, which will be able to lay down those burdens, a completion of a task in order to move on to those next cycles of things. Okay, you're almost there. Further clarification. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles. There are final decisions to be made, okay? And you're not losing anything, is what's coming through with the Page of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. You're not losing anything, okay? Don't think because you're giving up one thing, you're losing. No. There are worthwhile things in certain respects, but sometimes they're just not worthwhile right now. You can come back to them later, okay? You have to choose what's really important for your steps forward right now. So it's coming through with the Two of Pentacles. What other thing? Yeah, look at that. The World. This whole thing, this whole cycle, this whole reading is to bring you into that new stage of existence, that graduation type energy. Some of you is actually preparing you to relocate, okay? To move out of a home, perhaps a country for some of you, a different state, whatever the situation is. Some of you are definitely moving out. There's a major transition that creates the independence, like where you are living. That also, that Tower energy, it's you're making that transition out. Okay, and this whole process is to prepare you, to encourage you, okay, to encourage you about this change, and to further fortify you for success. Okay, and that's what's happening with the World energy. And a lot of you, like Scorpio, you are transitioning into a new cycle. You are being prepared for this. You're almost there. You're almost into that upper echelon of things. Okay? Wow. Universe, say take another card as it relates to the angel message. Yeah, listen. The King of Swords. This is someone who's very affirmed in the plan, Scorpio. Very affirmed in the plan. The systems are running as they expected. They delegate what needs to be done, and they are bringing themselves the ability to think of more lofty ambitions and lofty goals. Their expectancies will be done, okay? Their kingdom is running as they expect it to be, okay? If there's any change, their voice is enough. They are made for much more grander designs and grander visions. And their intelligence, their wisdom to cultivate the plans, the strategies, and the actions are very much of quality and very much desired. Okay? And there's a level of calmness to them as well, because their piece has already been said. It's done. Again, with the Ace of Swords in the hand. This is setting you up for a very strong self-esteem, very strong self-awareness of your life and how you want to move. How you want to move forward with things. Let's see what your crystal card had to say for you, Scorpio, for the course of the reading. What crystal will be beneficial for you at this time? Wow. This feels appropriate to you. Let's see. We have obsidian. I'm so glad I pronounced that right. You see that? So this particular crystal will assist you. So obsidian. Obsidian stones are protective stones. Black obsidian is known to be the strongest. The stone allows you to be protected from incoming negative energy in daily life. Holding it briefly above the third eye each morning during meditation creates a protective shield around you. I mean, that is appropriate. From what we were talking about, remember certain people weren't agreeing with you, you had to leave certain things behind, there's a tower thing happening, there's change happening, there's also cultivating within that affirmative understanding within yourself and other things like that. There's a lot of strength that's required for this, a lot of letting go of those negative forces and everything. That is very appropriate. I do believe this will help you if you have obsidian stone at this time. Obsidian crystal, that is. Well, Scorpio, I really do hope the reading helps you. And yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. And I wish you all the best. Okay, bye. Okay, that has been your reading. I really do hope that it helps you, guides you, gives you some clarity. And if you'd like to see the reading in its entirety, I invite you to become a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. The link is in the description box below. I wish you all the best. Bye.